what we try to do is try to figure out at the beginning of the year the experience of the team. But again, because we're producing a team from people who haven't raced before, it's a bit different than buying in a team. When they all come in experienced, you can be a little bit more, this is what we do every year. Every year we have to look at it. What sort of experience do we have in the team? What is the makeup of the team? And it changes from year to year. When it comes to the spring, we just go straight into racing. So everything really has to be learned in the fall.
Race day. It can be intense, but something I've noticed from my personal experience is you're nervous inside. You can't show it to the rowers, but once you get, like for me, once I get in that boat, I'm like calm. It's just like another day to be in the boat, to just row, go out there. You're just going faster for 8 minutes instead of an hour practice.
A lot of times we race in the mornings, and so we'll get up pretty early because we've got to leave for the race course a couple hours early. We get down to the race course, and pretty much by the time you step off the bus, you better be focused on the race and thinking about it.
You just get everything organized, you prepare. You have a checklist in your mind you gotta go through. You check riggers, check everything, talk to Tony for any issues. Get your girls ready, prepared, confident, kind of boost their self-esteem up to, you know, have fun in the race.
We go onto the water about an hour or so before the race, so we usually stretch and get anything else we need, water, and see the trainer if we need to get other things before the race. And we'll talk to coach, and he usually tells us, you know, what our game plan is, what he expects of us, and how we're going to do and stuff like that. And then take our boats down, get on the water, and we have our race warm-up. Then when the race starts, it's pretty much all out, and then somehow at the end you even have to go faster when you don't think you can, but you take it up, and it's pretty much the best feeling when you win.
I don't know, it's fun. It's something for those first, just for that 7 minutes, 8 minutes, it's just exhilarating. The amount of rush you get. And then you're done and you gotta, the rowers are like passing out, and then I'm catching my breath because I just get so into it and excited.
There's no professional rowing after this, and really the way we look at the rowing team is really truly student athletes. And coming from Britain, where they're not so fanatical about football and basketball, which seem to be crazy in this country, it's more of education and athletic going hand in hand, so you have a healthy body and a healthy mind. And I still feel that is the two go together in a collegiate experience. I don't think it's healthy being just a bookworm, and I don't think it's healthy just being an athlete. I think the two together should combine, and you have it at the end of it, hopefully you have somebody who's very well balanced in their outlook on life. And hopefully that's what we're working towards, and I think the team GPA is one of the highest around, and we do push academics that people graduate from here with a good GPA, hopefully as well.
The coaches really emphasize academics and are really work with us to make sure that we can get our studies done.
Education comes first then compared to racing, all times.
I've utilized more of the academic support, gotten a lot closer to Roger Johnson, our academic counselor, and I know that like he's helped me a lot. He's always been there to help answer questions that I've had. And also this is the first semester that I've ever used a tutor, and so that helped me a lot, and I think like there's lots of opportunities for us academically that sometimes we don't utilize, but we know that they're there.
With the ALC, the Academic Learning Center, they provide tutors if you need one for free, and so it's really nice that they'll get you set up with that.
I'm still learning. I learn every day. I know that I can do a lot more than I thought, and there's still a lot more that I need to do, that I can do, that I don't realize I can do yet.
It's like, you know, two sides. You have the rowing side and you have the friendship side. And when you're rowing, it's serious. It's like, this is, you know, we're focused. But then when in between the everything practice and the meets and regattas, you're just hanging out. You're traveling with your friends. So it's kind of cool. You get to know each other even more.
You know, we're all friends, and it's usually a good time. I mean, everybody has their best friends and, you know, their little group that they mainly hang around with, but you know, we all get along, and it's kind of like rowing. I mean, it brings you together for practice, but it also brings you together knowing that you're working together with everyone at practice. When you're working in here on the ergs and everything's so hard, you know that the people right next to you are dying just as much as you are. And in the boat, you know that they're going just as hard as you are.
And then there's a group that you will trust until the day you die, that you just will, you can always go back to them. They're the best friend because you know they've laid it on the line as much as you've laid it on the line. They've had that interest, the crazy interest that you have in rowing, to hurt yourself when you shouldn't be hurting yourself, but you're pushing yourself. And you know they did it, and that's just always something that's there. And you know that outside, later on, you can trust them. You know that they will always go to the line for you, whatever.
It definitely gives you a big, broad base of girls that you can call on if you need anything, or just a big selection of girls that you can become friends with.
Hannah and I have lived together since freshman year, and so at this point in time, it's kind of hard to imagine not living with another rower.
It's a lot of fun because we understand each other, and we don't have to like put up a front or pretend like we look nice all the time when we know that we don't, and we can just be ourselves, and we understand if no one wants to talk to each other because everyone's so sore that they can't stand up, and looking at each other makes us mad sometimes because we row together, but at the same time I think that that's what makes us love each other, and I don't know, I think it's kind of sealed the bond, so I think it's been awesome living with rowers.
Some groups take crazy pictures, some of them like to I don't know where they come up with some of their ideas. You know, I've seen people crawling behind TVs in hotels and like taking pictures, and people playing with bananas and stuff like that. So it's pretty funny.
Recently, we've kind of had like a little bit of a water balloon fetish that we've been going through. It's a bit of a phase that we're enjoying right now.
Oh gosh.
You know, I'm a little crazy sometimes. I sing a lot. I dance randomly.
Rowing actually enables you to help out a lot with philanthropic things around Manhattan, and I was able to be a part of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee this year, which was a lot of fun, and through that we just organize events for the team and organize events with the university community. We like to meet up at sporting events and cheer on our other Wildcat athletes, and it's always fun. The Olympic watch party with even the red shirts got involved with that one, so that was a lot of fun. It usually involves watching something and eating something.
Rowing is an opportunity to grow within yourself and meet people, and because every single person is diverse with their background of some sort, and so hanging out with them, you're learning. It's an opportunity to grow and see how they look at life. And it's interesting, there's 60 some odd girls, so each person is an opportunity.
I was really, I don't know, scared to come and do it, but it's the best decision I've ever made.